Thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh,
Okay, well, welcome everybody to the first Pink Lady Institute, but I'm thinking about changing it to Pink Lady Academy because it sounds cooler. So if you have any thoughts on that, just let me know. And I got my
I
shirt
put
on.
mine in your comment
Okay,
on the
cool.
video.
Okay. So yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so um I appreciate y'all got I appreciate y'all coming by. No matter how many people are in here, I'm going to do a presentation. Most of you have probably heard all this before, and that's fine. But I put together a quick presentation, so let me share it. I just want to share it. Oh, here we go. I want to share this one and put it in screenshot. Slideshow. Come on. There we go. Hey,
Hi,
okay.
Ann.
Welcome to the Pink Lady Institute Academy. Now, I should have changed it. Every piece of information I have is from advocating for you. As I said before, you don't have to pay for this stuff. It's free, you know. And anybody that is charging, shame on them. But that's their business, not mine. So, the first one is this is just a quick agenda. This looks like a lot, but I'll get through it really quick because I'm going to run over to my brother's house afterwards. So welcome. I want to do these monthly. December is tentative only because there's so much going on in December. I'll play that by ear. Um, I head down housekeeping. If you got any questions, since there's so few of us, you can just ask. Otherwise, I had the chat and Sandy was going to monitor the chat for me. But we won't worry about that because it's just an intimate group today, which is fine. We're going to go over red flags, how to spot a fake account, stories scammer use, staying safe online, celebrity scams, resources of who you can look for information and people to follow on TikTok, and a question and answer session. So, but again, if you have a question, we can bop it. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to figure it out or I'll investigate and look, you know. So here's our red flags. This is directly from um advocating for you. Oh, we have somebody coming. Yay. So, hi, Kathy. Okay. So anyway, so our red flags. And again, I'm going to take notes because if you think of any other red flags, put them in the chat because I'll just add more to stuff and it's more stuff I can talk about on my lives. So they reach out first, which we all know that's how they find me. They want to move the conversation off of the main platform over to Zangie, Telegram, WhatsApp, Signal. They always ask for money or gift cards. Some will ask you to open a bank account or a crypto account. I only had one guy ask me about opening a bank account. They use terms of endearment, big time. The love bombing, I always say it gives me a cavity because it really does. They work from a faraway location, a faraway location, let me quote that. They have poor grammar. Oh God, you know. No family or they may have a child. They want to send you a package. Never, ever, ever give them your home information. Give them the Munsters address, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. And then money requests are typically urgent and everything needs to be done quickly. You know, as you hear them when they talk to me on their lives. Now do it, you know. And again, scammers don't love you, they love your money. And that's on almost every page. It's just a reminder. This is awesome. This is a romance scam. This is something advocating for you put together, and it's two or more up the door. Your reliable sidekick to unmask a potential romance scam. Do they hold a profession and a position of trust, which usually is a military doctor, humanitarian, ship captain, law enforcement, oil rig contractor, contracted worker, financial advisor, pilot, and my favorite is engineer, because I don't think any of these guys are smart enough to be an engineer. Was it them that who contacted you initially? Yes, almost every time they do make the first move. Do they work in a different country from where you are? Yes. And these have little boxes you can kind of check off as you go. And again, all these are available on Advocating for You's website. Um, are they showering you with affection names from the start, aka love bombing? Oh yeah. Are they attempting to shift the discussion to another social platform? Yes. Have they requested money, photos, or anything from you? Yes. And do they have a small family or no family at all? Yes. Little Rashid needs a gift card. Little Rashid needs to get a job.
Yes, he does.
Y'all know how I feel
I'm
about
not
that.
sharing my food with little Rashid.
Yes,
No,
yeah,
you're
little
not, Sissy.
Rashid. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. So how to spot a fake account? Um, for me, it's very easy because I've been doing this a long time. Other people, and for most of you guys, it's easy too because you know.
Yeah.
But some people will not understand this, and that's what we're all here, all of us that are on TikTok and everywhere, trying to say, hey, this is what you look for. Does the URL match the account name? That one I don't really run into. It's because it's not a URL, it's a profile. Is the account new? A lot of times they are. Do they only have friends that are of a particular gender? Yeah, like if they find me on Instagram or wherever, that's like all women that they're following. So and they're not, are they tagged by other photos by other friends? No, you know. Does the account have first two names? Yes, Billy Bob, David James, James David James, stuff like that. I got to watch my mouth because I'm not on Clapper. um, do the interactions and engagements and comments lack personable substance? They'll say stuff, but it's they're just reading from their script, as we all know. And is the following ratio much higher than the followers? Yes, it is. Always. Um, story scammer use, and I know we can add more to this. Oil rig workers, that's always one. Deployed military is the big one. Celebrities. Now, bikini models don't apply to me. That would apply to like men that are being scammed. United Nations employee, any profession with a reason to travel. Um, they're on a contract. That's always one of my favorite, you know. Oh, I'm on a contract. Yeah, so am I. Stay safe online. Educate yourself on platform safety. You know, when you join a social media site, look it over, check it out. See, you know, just be cautious. Set your social media accounts to private. My personal Facebook is private. You can find me, but you're not going to be able to see anything. And you'll have to send a request to message me, and I'll go look, and I don't know you, or, you know, I block and delete you. So, familiarize yourself with scammer tactics, which we have been going over. And do not talk to strangers. If y'all remember when we were kids, mom always said, don't talk to strangers. Well, that applies now too. So never give out personal information. Ever. Don't give them your phone number, your whatever. I use a app number. So but don't do that. Do not send personal photos online, meaning don't send naked pictures of yourself because they will use them to blackmail you, you know. And there have been instances I've talked to some women and that, you know, they're like, I'm being blackmailed now. So don't do that. You shouldn't be sending those pictures anyway. Celebrity scams, my favorite. And you can see who's front and center because did you think I was not going to do this without inserting a picture of Chris Evans? But I included one with his mom because
Yes.
I am Facebook friends with fake Lisa Evans. That's his mother. And I think we've been talking for almost 2 years. And there was a couple times, you know, where I'm sure she was trying to scam me. I have not been able to get the account down, but I keep a very close eye on it. And like I said, I had reported it all to um the management and agents of Chris Evans to let them know, hey, this is what's going on. You know, I think my next step will actually be to send a physical letter saying, look, this is what's going on, you know, and I can clip more of the conversation or whatever. But the most of the conversation is out on my website and the audio AI that she sent me as well. These are all guys that I had to go through my website of people pretending to be them that I've encountered in my 9 years of doing this. Chris Pratt, that was early on. He wanted a $40 iTunes gift card. And that's my favorite because I'm like, you're Chris Pratt, you're the guardian of the galaxies, and you need a $40 iTunes gift card. And I remember he tried to video chat, and it was a video, and it was terrible. The same with Billy Idol. You know, the Prince of Dubai, I get him so many times. You know, Mark Hamill wanted $50,000. Um, uh, Chef Paul Hollywood, that was one of my early ones, and it was a video. And I happened to be watching The View, like I think it was last year, the year before, and he was a guest on. And I'm sitting there, I know this guy. Oh my God, I know. So I go back into all my stuff, and I found the video, and I did a post about it. So, but these are probably most of who I have, celebrities that I've encountered, which probably most have. Drake Hogestyn, that's the guy next to George Clooney and Mark Ruffalo, and he's from my soap opera. And he died earlier this year, I think it was. And which was very devastating for us Days of Our Lives fans. And I can remember somebody contacting me saying, this guy is talking to my mother, and he's dead. So I tried to play with the guy. I didn't get too far, you know, but that's, you know, it's one of those things you have to look out for. I would love for a celebrity, especially Chris Evans, to contact me, but that's just not going to happen, you know. No matter how much anyone would want them to contact you, it's not them. They're not going to buy you well, let me get to that slide. They'll never privately contact you. And don't buy their fake fan card they try to sell you. Don't donate to their charity. And do not send them a gift card. Chris Pratt. I had to put that in there. And as I always say, scammers don't love you, they love your money. And that's the big thing. Now, these are resources. I will put this out on my website. It'll be each slide separately in a post so that you can get all this. Advocating for You, as everyone knows, it's my favorite agency. I support them. FBI.gov, oh my God, yeah. IC3.gov, you can report if you've been scammed. The Better Business Bureau, our Federal Trade Commission, and I forgot to add Homeland Security. I knew I had them somewhere, but I couldn't find it. But these are your major heavy hitting resources that you can check, find out all kinds of stuff. The Army, I think, even has a web page in their big web page, a section about romance scams, and they'll tell you we don't need to buy vacation. We get it. We earn it like everybody else. And so, and then of course, this is the people on TikTok who I highly recommend. Oh shit, sorry. Ah, okay, I just really ruined the rest of the presentation. It was supposed to be a surprise. So anyway, Coastal Cowboy. We all know and love him. Ivy Princess, she's my podcast co-host. I've known her a very long time. I've known Cowboy a long time. Chad Huber, he catfishes the catfisher. He has a special place in my heart because he's a letter carrier, and my dad and my brother were letter carriers. Jersey John II, Words with Scammers. He's awesome. I love Aunt Rita. I love Vinny. I love all his characters. Stay Safe with M. Jules, and I thought I had Tracy G on here. Oh, there it is. Tracy G is below her. Online Safe 2021. They actually do deep dives into sextortion. They were supposed to be on my podcast a couple weeks ago, but one of them was sick. And I want them both together because they do such fabulous work. But these are people you should definitely follow on TikTok. Dale Club One, he's a voice actor versus scammers. I had him as a Wednesday night guest last year, and he was great. Of course, Doc Compton, he makes scammers and robocallers pay. He's fabulous. Ignore all the private stuff that he's got going on in his life. Focus on the good that he's doing is my personal opinion. So Rain 1955, she's from Singapore. She does a lot of great education videos. She's sweet, she's kind. Follow her. And of course, one of our favorites, Gypsy. He's actually in the U.S. Army National Guard. and his picture gets used. And he was a guest on my podcast earlier this year. I think he's one of my first guests for this year. Be sure to check him out. He does a lot of videos, short ones mostly. And he's easy on the eyes. Okay, mama likes to look at a nice looking man. So, and then the scammer bingo. Remember this card?
Yeah.
I just put it out on my website last night so that you can grab a new copy. This is the one I used when I gave it out at the Working Woman Survival Show. And I want to try pulling it out more often. Because when we were on TikTok, Wayne would always say, pull out the bingo card or pull out the 80s picture of you. So don't worry, the 80s picture is not in the presentation. But you can get this. I'm going to start putting this out again on TikTok and everywhere saying, here's your scammer bingo card. Go grab a copy. And then I am going to do a survey. I don't have it set up yet. I will do that this afternoon. But if you would like to, or if you just want to email me your thoughts, since it's such a small group, and I know some people want to be confidential on their opinions. But you guys, I know you all. I know you're gonna critique me. Let me know, is this good? Is this bad? Did I suck? I hope I didn't suck. But and then kind of let me know what you want to see in the future, because the next one will be November 15th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's going to be holiday scams. And I'm going to start working on that right away, so I have it together. That one might be a little longer, only because there's so many different scams in the holidays besides romance scams and such. So whoops, there we go. Here we're at the end of these are the signs that you see me sending scammers, the one best, especially High Scammer House Nigeria. Oh, I forgot to put the one, you fell hook, line, and sinker. But these are the ones that I created and I have on my phone. And I love Rocky Horror, so that's why I had a Frankenfurter one. You Got Caught, how about that? Which is from Sweet Transvestite Song. So, but if you're not a Rocky Horror person, you might not know that. So, so these are all the ones that I use. So if anybody has any questions or comments or anything, the door is open, or the floor is open. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, I like Academy too, so we're going to change it to Academy. Thank you, Cabby. Thank you, Sandy. And
No
anybody
problem.
else. So, yeah, I didn't think this would go the full hour, but I didn't know if people would want to talk or say anything or whatever. So, but that's all we've got for today. Does anybody got any questions, comments?
Yeah, I want the
I don't-
pink skeleton.
We had to name it. I emailed the Google girls last night with the names, so I have to see what everybody voted for. So we're going to get that name out before Halloween.
How about Lewis?
Lewis, but it's a girl skeleton, Louise,
Oh, that's close.
So hey, Kathy, I think I said hi to you before, and Suzanne. So but yeah, what I'm going to do next time, I'm working on it, is just a registration form. Then this way I can email you the Zoom link and you'll have it, and I don't have to post the Zoom link everywhere. So so anyway, so that's all I have.
I do have a new thing that they're asking for.
Yes, do tell.
My doctor was telling me about it today. They are asking for gift certificates. I thought gift certificates was done and over with.
It was all
But
gift cards.
It was all gift cards, but apparently some of the stores and stuff still offer gift certificates.
Wild. Now I
Are they
know
confusing gift card? Like, are they are they considering gift certificates gift cards though? I mean, because
No, he
And-
said they went on vacation and they actually stayed in the United States this year. And his one patient come in earlier in the week and said that they were asked for a $500 gift certificate. And he said, a gift certificate? I didn't think they were still a thing. He said, yeah, apparently they are in some stores. They still offer them. And even some
Yeah.
organizations around here where I'm from, they offer certificates as well.
We have
I don't understand.
restaurants in St. Louis,
Yeah.
some like local ones,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where they still do the paper gift certificate.
Yeah.
I don't understand what benefit a paper gift certificate would do
I
for a
don't
scammer.
either. But apparently, where he was out on vacation, because he took the book with him and his wife was reading the book.
Mhm.
And they got to talking with the other people that was there, and that's how the subject come up. And he was like, I've never heard of gift certificates, but I've heard of the gift card and everything like that. He said, but I'll bring it up to her
I'm gonna do
when
more research
Oh,
on
Lord.
when
that.
she comes
Okay.
in.
I can answer this one to everybody. This scam, the gift certificate's been going on here in Italy for the last 3 years. They get the gift certificate. They scam somebody for the gift certificate. They just like the gift cards. They turn around and sell it to somebody else.
Wow.
They're getting
So
sneaky.
it's the same scam, but
Yeah.
instead of the
They're
gift card,
using- yeah. And he
Came
said
up
apparently
hard,
look out
didn't like it.
for the people. If you see new people in the community with a lot of equipment and stuff coming into their homes, they're actually setting up in these small neighborhoods
Mm.
and operating out of the United States as well. So if you get one that says United States, and then it also says using a VPN,
Oh.
that's what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah,
They're setting up in these small neighborhoods.
yeah. Grabify link. Yeah,
Yep. That's what I told him. I said they need to use GrabFile link.
I do. I
Patsy.
love it. Yes, ma'am.
Question. Are you going to touch on like Facebook, eBay scams at all, or are we just kind of
Kind of anything
doing-
can be a future one. No, I mean
Yeah.
we can do all that, because I know there's a lot. I know there's one Facebook scam for sure, which was that Pittsburgh Steeler ticket one that I talked
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facebook
and-
Marketplace, eBay,
Yeah,
all the there's tons of scams on eBay and Facebook Marketplace.
there's one that actually a lady at the Working Woman Survival Show told me. They were looking for a specific. I don't remember if it was a cat or a dog.
Oh,
might-
the cat.
Yeah, oh yeah,
the
that
cat. And
Yes.
so she found someone, yes, they have this cat. She sent them the money and the account disappeared. And so
Yeah.
she lost out on all this money. And I'm like, no, well, I mean, I sell on Facebook Marketplace all the time. And I can remember when I was selling a piece of electronics. I don't remember what it was. Actually, it was the one thing I have now. Was trying to sell, and I got a message from a guy saying, "Oh yeah, I'm interested in it. Give me your Zelle or your Venmo, whatever. I'll send you the money, and then you'll meet my wife because she doesn't have the money." And blah blah blah. And I was like, "No." And then so I ended up blocking him, and then I was put something else out like a week later, and I had somebody else do the exact same thing. I reported to the page, to the admins of that particular sale page, but then I blocked her because I'm like, you're not going to look at my stuff anymore,
Right.
Yeah.
I had a weird scam yesterday and this morning. I turned on my WhatsApp because I got a lot of friends in the United States, and I got a WhatsApp message to me from me. The person that was sending me the message was trying to scam me out of $200.
Oh my God.
I was laughing my full head off.
I have even had my one friend Gina on Facebook. Out of the blue, this was a couple of years ago, and I'm sure I have it on my website. She contacted me. How you doing? I go, I'm fine. And I looked at the account, and had a few followers. So I like talked a little bit, and then I have Gina's phone number, and I texted her. I said, "Hey, I think somebody's pretending to be you on Facebook," and I screenshot it and sent it to her. And in a very short time, it was taken down. Surprise, you know.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, I've had that. Oh, my favorite ones are the texts that I get from my parish priest. Patsy, can you call me? I have something urgent to discuss with you. And it's not even the church phone number. So I kid him about it. I go, hey, by the gym, I got another text from you. What's so urgent? You know, it's crazy. I'm just writing all this down because this is something we can do also
Yeah.
in the future, you know. But yeah, and I've got some renting. Well, like when we were looking for a place to rent, I'm gonna have to pull those off my website so I can reread them, and I can do. Yeah, I don't either, Gabby. Like when I get a phone call, I let it go to voicemail because if it's somebody who really knows me or wants to talk to me, they'll leave a voicemail.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, don't leave a phone. If you're gonna call and not leave a voicemail. You know, no, you're not gonna get it, you know, you're not gonna get a call back, you know. So yeah, crazy. So if nobody has any other questions, this worked out 5 minutes. This is perfect. I don't want to take everybody's afternoon. But I enjoyed doing this, and then next month on the 15th will be holiday scams. And I will put out there a link that you can just sign up for it, and then you just put in your email address, and then I can email you the link directly instead of posting it everywhere. So
Patty, I'm gonna show you my new toy.
okay. Uh-oh.
My X2 laser.
Oh, sweet.
I got the
Sweet.
M1.
Oh,
I got
cool.
the basics so I could learn.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
So now I have that X2, my Cricut, and Cameo.
Sweet. Yeah.
And I got the mega heater that you got.
Yeah. I love it.
I got
I
the
love
two
it.
Snodgrass printers.
I love it. Well, I'm going to say good day. I'll see you all tonight on Clapper at 7 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
If I go on TikTok at 6, I'll let some of you know, and you can bop over there. And thank you for coming, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good day.
You
Bye,
too.
Susan.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye, Sandy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.